Today, Shiba Inu have been seen doing enormous movements. The Shiba Inu coins is almost 500 trillion strong. The Shiba Inu is now the most popular meme coin. Furthermore, this is not a typical action. The indications are being dropped by the analysts. Perhaps this is what the $1 dream has been lacking up until now. Why is this taking place? When will Shiba Inu impact people's lives? Okay, I'll try to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Shiba Inu have had a very eventful day. Although it fell earlier, the price is quickly climbing again. At first look, the chart seemed to be a little unstable, but the community vibe totally distinct. Many are enthusiastic, as if Shiba Inu were standing on the brink of something monumental. And to be very honest, it seems like a huge storm is about to break. The positive kind. So let's get down to brass tacks and discuss the real situation. There was a huge relocation today. This is enormous. There has been an insane quantity of buying and selling of Shiba Inu. Market noise like this doesn't exist. Major players are making significant movements here. And do you know the common consequence of that? Forward motion. In the long run, positive momentum may be seen. The story becomes more intriguing from here on out. Notable analyst revealed shocking new information. He claims that Shiba Inu is getting ready for a big comeback, not a little pump at all. An official release, you won't believe what happened next. Were you a part of that previous round of panic selling? Disappearing entirely. It's as if a switch was thrown. Boom! All of a sudden, everyone is acting really aggressively again. Indeed, there are those who are speculating that the elusive $1 level may be closer than previously anticipated. Crypto has done far crazier things, albeit this one seems crazy. However, I am aware of your thoughts. Sure. But does it show up on the pricing chart? It certainly is. A single expert pegged the swing at more than 5%. Shiba Inu showed no fear while people dumped on him. Next comes the exciting part. Trading volume soared over the roof about the time it was becoming dark. Hundreds of billions of dollars are at stake here. When the price of Shiba Inu hit a new resistance level, it began to rise again. Such a push also doesn't appear out of nowhere. Astute investors are getting involved. Whales are breaching the surface. I am certain about it. The Shiba Inu jumped off a crucial support, started climbing, and then hung in a relaxed slanting downward pattern. In most cases, this motion occurs just before a leg lift. This is understood by traders. I'm encircling it. Hold on a second, and here is the exciting part. Shiba Inu is being resilient in the face of immense market pressure, showing no signs of slowing down. But wait, there's a catch. Someone in the know thinks that Shiba Inu recently experienced something strange. Just around the bend, something might happen that could cause a major change. Take a look at this. The most recent information from Into the Block indicates that Shiba Inu is circling a huge resistance zone. At this precise level, there are more over 500 trillion tokens. At an average price somewhat higher than our current rate, over 130,000 wallets are owning Shiba Inu there. And this is the part that's important. A big wall now stands in this area. There is a great deal of possible selling pressure and a large number of holders. This is a major spot to break through since the charts show large red bands there. From a technical standpoint, the daily chart does not exactly provide the strongest appearance for bulls. Momentum seems to be a little hesitant. Hold for a second, because there's more to come before you freak out or assume Shiba Inu is reaching its limit. Someone else in the analysis saw something far more interesting, and it completely transforms the atmosphere. New information from the same source indicates that the burn rate for Shiba Inu has skyrocketed. Absolute craziness. This is a one-day increase of more than 2,000%. Yes, it is a typo, with almost 500,000 Shiba Inu tokens. Absolutely. Eliminated from circulation indefinitely. With that, it was done. Holy cow! A Shiba Inu's value increased. It boldly and rapidly climbed about 5%. This surge was also not coincidental. Its movement was in perfect harmony with that of Bitcoin, which had its own breakout and successfully overcome opposition. Yes, Shiba Inu are still exhibiting signs of life, despite the fact that they face impending opposition and that the charts are flashing a few caution lights. Life as it happens. Why? For the simple reason that the foundations remain solid. The rate of burn is rocketing. The price of Bitcoin is currently rising. This type of neighborhood engagement serves as a constant reminder that the Shiba Inu isn't slowing down. Even though we're now hitting a wall, it could be about to shatter under the pressure of dwindling supplies and increasing momentum behind the scenes. And that's not all. And here's the most thrilling part. Recently, Shiba Inu have dominated the market. The Shiba Inu cryptocurrency is now the 19th largest in the world. It has surpassed Bitcoin Cash, which was previously its closest competitor. Even if the distance between them isn't too great, this is nevertheless a monumental event. A legacy project that was originally involved with Bitcoin's tail is now taking a backseat to a meme currency, which was once dismissed as mere hype. The size of the community is what really shines out, even if the price of Shiba Inu is still little more than that famous range. Currently, there are more than 1.5 million Shiba Inu owners. It's really ridiculous. That level of backing won't materialize until people really believe in the initiative. Shiba Inu is demonstrating that it is more than a passing fad, what with the total circulating supply getting closer to 600 trillion tokens and the daily trade volume approaching 200 million. Keeping moving is key. In other words, it's transferring funds. The fact that it is drawing notice is much more crucial. Much of it, the Shiba Inu's meteoric climb, is a microcosm of a much larger market trend. There is a current shift away from a focus on practicality and history. They want excitement, movement, and word of mouth. That is precisely the value that Shiba Inu and other meme currencies bring to the table. They are quick, noisy, and very engaging with communities. During such calm, low-energy periods in the market, it becomes even more important. In fact, they are the very items that Shiba Inu needs to fulfill its $1 ambition. The most insane aspect? These days, it's more than simply crazy online chit-chat. More and more, even the Shiba Inu group is talking openly about it. Not in a lighthearted or idealized sense, but as something that might happen given the correct circumstances. It would be difficult, but not impossible. There have been many of daring predictions made by Shiba Inu since its introduction in 2020. Especially after that historic bull run in 2021, when Shiba Inu surprised the cryptocurrency world and suddenly made ordinary people billionaires. The fact that this token doesn't follow the norm began to sink in. There has been renewed speculation that it may reach 1 cent or perhaps $1. One of the most prominent members of the Shiba Inu squad, Lucy, has lately escalated this discussion even further. She asked ChatGPT during a session if it was really feasible for a Shiba Inu to achieve $1. Plus, guess what? Well, it wasn't the answer. It was hardly implausible. The response was that it's certainly doable. Allow me to explain. It would take a perfect storm for a Shiba Inu to pull off that type of legendary move. Things include integrating with gaming applications, getting Shibarium adopted widely, and promoting usefulness via other tokens in the ecosystem, such as Bone and Treat, as well as using it for real-world payments. And most critically, that relentless, enormous fire that slowly but surely chips away at the insane supply. Yeah, that does sound like a lot. However, this is no fairy tale. Actually, they are being worked on right now. Oh, I know it won't happen overnight. However, it's not an impossible dream either. Why? Shiba Inu have done it before. It revolutionized people's life a few years ago, and it appeared out of nowhere. Those who had been holding for no reason at all became instant millionaires. A run of that nature isn't luck. It all came down to conviction, community, timing, and momentum. The same belief has returned at this point. Just like that, the craze has returned. The Shiba Inu being a $1 breed is no longer a passing fad, what with all the recent developments in the industry including adoption, burns, and general market enthusiasm. Indeed, that is a mountain. but one that this group has a chance of really achieving. The $1 dream is very much alive and well, in case you were wondering. And the reality is becoming clearer by the day. However, how do you feel about this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments column. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.